this is Katie. This is part 2 of our instructional video that Victoria and I put together for Nursing 784 on instructional videos on YouTube. So we are going to be discussing Nnawmal.edu software. This is type-to-talk software that can be downloaded from schoool.nawmal.edu, and it can be used privately in an education setting or even in a business, but the software does not allow for any money to be earned, or the user can't charge others to view their video. It can also be posted on YouTube. I don't know if I said that. So just a little bit more background on this software. This is type-to-talk software. You create avatars that can interact with each other in a very basic way. The cost for the software is very nominal, only $10 a month, or I think it's $99 for 1 year use of this software, and that's US dollars. It is compatible with Windows 7, 8, and 10. It can run on Mac in conjunction with Parallels Desktop or Boot Camp. Once you create a video and export it, the output is in MP4, AVI, MPEG, or WMV. There's a couple other options available as well. You do not need to have internet the entire time you use the software, but it is necessary in order to download the software, upload any characters or audio clips, and it's also needed once you want to post your video or export your video anywhere. So internet is actually pretty necessary. This software comes with a commercial use license, which means you can display your video on the internet. You can display your video in smaller settings and in schools, but you can't do it any way that earns you money. So let's get started here. So I'm going to close out of PowerPoint. I'm going to go into Chrome, which is what I use for my Internet Explorer. What I've just opened up is SoundCloud. This is their public domain site. This is actually where I have my audio running continuously. It looks like this is Fairy Tale. So that's what you will be hearing in the background. So we're going to start a new tab, go to school. It already comes up .nawmal.com, and that's going to get us to the site. This is the site. This is where you can sign up for your free trial if you just kind of want to play around with it. You won't be able to use any of the videos you make, but you do kind of get a sense of what it is. If you scroll down the screen, you'll see some more advertising information on it, and then different purchasing options. The one that I chose is this $99.99 a month one. Like I said, I've actually got a lot of use out of it, and I think it's kind of fun. So it's definitely been worth it for me. You just fill out your purchasing information here, and then download it. And it's been pretty user friendly. I haven't had any complaints. So now let's say you've downloaded it. I'm going to close out of that window, minimize this. So I have this icon on my desktop for the NnawMal software. I'm going to open that up. So this screen just shows other projects that I've worked on. We could go into those, but I'm actually going to start a new project. There's a bunch of different settings you can choose from, backgrounds. These are based off of the characters that you choose. We are going to use Playgos today, and we're going to go to a really popular background, which is this operating room. I've already installed it, so it should load really quickly. But even if you install a new background, even if you have to install one that you've never used before, they usually install really quickly. We're going to use a character that I've used before. His name is Doctor. I think he could be a nurse, though, because just because you're a guy with a stethoscope doesn't mean you're a doctor. I have clicked and dragged him onto the the background, and NowMal has decided to place him here. You usually have locations for your second or first character, but otherwise you don't have a lot of options as to where you want your character to be. So in this screen, Doctor is in the second place and this is in the first. So I like my Doctor. He could talk to everyone here like this. He could just talk to himself, or you could do a presentation where he's talking to the audience, or you could go up here to where it says views. You would go back to your characters list and choose someone else for him to talk to. So let's go to a totally different cast collection. I will go to historical figures, and I want him to talk to, let's say, Pocahontas. Say Martin Luther King. So I've already installed him, but you would typically just click and drag, put him anywhere. So now I have two characters. NowMal only allows for two characters. I'm gonna go back up here. I don't need the cast views anymore. All I need is my two characters. So now what you do is you type in what you would like them to say. I'm going to say, hello, welcome to Katie and Victoria's NowMal presentation. And I pressed enter, and then it automatically goes to the next character for him to talk. And you can switch up the characters if you want. You can make, Dr. Martin Luther King the first character, and then make the Doctor the second character. It's pretty easy. You just kind of have to play with it a little bit. If you wanted, you could. They automatically use a voice called Phil. You could use that character, or you could choose a different character voice if you wanted. And then you would, you can actually make them do and say a few things. They can't really interact with their environment very much. They can't pick up anything. They can't really touch one another. So you really just have two characters that are acting independently that you could use for a presentation if you wanted. So far I have Martin Luther King saying hello, welcome to Katie and Victoria's NowMal presentation. I'm going to say you can give your avatars expressions. It'd be nice if you could give them a spell check, but you can't, so I don't know if that's how you spell expressions or not. Is that it? I'm not sure. You can also make your characters, you can make them blow kisses to the audience, and you can add audio. So I'm gonna, like I said, you can make them, you can give them expressions. So you go to the little tab here, the facial expressions tab, and I'm gonna move the screen over just a little bit here. So this is what you would see over here, and you can change, if you wanted, you'd click on the character and then you'd click on the expression and you would change it to joy, and then that would make the character smile. So I'm going to move the screen over again, and I'm going to change this expression to joy. Oh, okay. So one thing I did wrong is you actually have to click where you want the expression to go. So say I want the expression to go at the end of this line. I don't want it to go at the end. I want it to go in the beginning. So you have to put it there. You have to hit expressions. So now you can see the little face. And then it's off the screen, but I'm actually selecting joy. I'll move the screen over. So facial expressions here. Doctor, you would use the drop-down menu and select joy. I'm going to change the view a little bit again. I'm going to make Martin Luther King blow kisses. So that's a, they call that a gesture. So you can add gestures. You can't make them touch anything or each other, but you could add gestures. So you would go over to the right side like you did for expressions. And this says absurd, but I'm gonna choose this drop down, and I'm gonna choose blow kisses to the audience because I already know that's an expression. So that's what I'm gonna do here in a second. So now I have this little icon here, and you can see my little guy up there blow kisses, so that's neat. Then the doctor, we're gonna add some audio. So what you're gonna do is, once again, you're gonna be on this side, you're gonna add some audio. So to add the audio, it's kind of a several step process. You have to actually go over here and import your audio first. So we're gonna do applause and laughter. You're gonna click on it. Oh, let me get my face out of the way. You're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna scroll it down to this box that says drag audio here. Right. So now that you have, sorry, my screen doesn't let me see things very well. So you should have your applause and laughter in this drag audio here box. Let me try it one more time. I think because of the way that I'm recording, I'm gonna move my screen a little bit. Sorry. But that's how you would do it. You would drag and drop your audio. I'll scroll back here so you can see it. So I drag it down to the little hash line box, and now it says applause and laughter, the volume it's going to be, and any delays, and you can kind of play with that when you get it there on your own. So now you can either play each line on its own. You can, like if I just wanted to listen to this line and see what it sounded like, I could do this.
Hello, welcome to Katie and Victoria's normal presentation. You can give your avatars expressions. You can make them blow kisses to the audience.
No, oh, okay, that just started playing all of it. So there you kind of got that. I'm gonna fix how I spelled expressions. But typically you can just listen to like one line at a time by clicking this. I guess that didn't work. But yeah, you can just, you make the video, you press play, and then you can listen to it. So I'm gonna do it one more time.
Hello, welcome to Katie and Victoria's normal presentation. You can give your avatars expressions. You can make them blow kisses to the audience. You can add audio.
There you go. Like, as you've listened to it, it's not perfect. Sometimes the audio sort of rolls over to what the person's trying to say. You can change delays and volumes, but sometimes it doesn't still work out exactly the way you want it. But you can still create something very unique relatively quickly. It's taken us less than 15 minutes to do this from start to finish. You can also change camera views. Over here, there's a camera view option where you can decide if you'd rather look at your characters in different ways, or you think that what NawMal has chosen doesn't really work out for you. You can do that. You can even put in video in certain areas, but that doesn't work out very well sometimes because the video or the image clips kind of show up in the background somewhere, and depending on the camera angle and what else is going on, it doesn't always look very good. But it's something you can kind of play with and try. Also, in the upper left hand corner here, you can change the voices. If you'd rather have your characters sound a different way, you can do that. We'll just listen to that really quickly.
Hello, welcome to Katie and Victoria's normal presentation.
You can give your avatars expressions.
You can make them blow kisses to the audience.
You can add audio.
So, there you go. That's a really short NawMal video that you can create using software that you can download from the schoool.nawmal.edu site. And this can be used for presentations or other learning experiences. It's inexpensive. It works with a lot of different platforms. You can upload it to YouTube. I enjoy it.